Listen, right now, she is behaving in an outrageous way, and that overshadows your behavior, which works out really nicely for you if you weren't talking to me. You've cheated in this relationship, and now you've got her, and so it's the male thing. You want to possess her. You want to get her back. And your way of trying to remedy this is to control her. That will never, ever work. You can chase her, but you will just die tired. Because if she wants away from you, there's nothing you can do to contain her, control her, or run her down. Now, you could inspire her to return to you. I don't know. How many hours do you think you've spent with your red truck boyfriend in the last 11 and a half months? Would you say, is it like 10 hours a week?
Whenever I see him, it's only 2 hours a day.
Well, that'd be 14 hours a week.
But it's not every day. It's not every day.
Not when you come home at 5, 6 in the morning. That's not 2 hours
How
a day.
often do I come home at 5 or 6 in the morning?
Quite often, because you keep me up.
Well, a conservative estimate then would be 40 hours a month. If you took that 40 hours a month, and that was invested on healing yourself, healing this family. If you took that 40 hours a month, think of all that energy, all of that passion, all of that effort. If that was put in to fixing what is on the brink of disaster, instead of chasing after somebody that is hugely flawed, in my opinion, I wonder if we would be in a different place than we are now if that had been going on for 11 and a half months. Because if you spent 40 hours, that would be almost 500 hours that were invested on learning, healing, talking, solving, changing. You can't tell me that wouldn't make a difference. Would that make a difference?
There's no communication between he and I, so I don't know. I could try, but if I try, if nobody else wanting to try, do you see my point?
No.
You don't see my point?
No. No. No.
So change begins with you, and everybody's got
That's not a cliche. The first house you clean is your own. You've got to get yourself in a position where you can hold your head high with your children, with your spouse. You've got to do what you've got to do. He clearly is going to have to either plug in or get out, one of the two. You will never, ever fix this situation if either one of you are involved with somebody outside the marriage. And if you aren't willing to stop that, if you aren't willing to say, leave me alone, I'm going to work on this situation and try to fix it and heal it, then you might as well get a divorce because it will never, ever get better. And you're right, somebody will wind up getting hurt. Your son, your husband, your boyfriend, somebody's going to wind up getting hurt here. So you've either got to be willing to work on this or not. And the same thing is true with you.
That's right.
Good.
That's all I'm just telling you. Or your family's going to disintegrate before your eyes. Are you willing to do that? If I arrange for help for both of you, are you willing to do it?
Yes, I am.
I will make that gift to your family if you will do it.
So much, Dr. Phil.
Okay. All right. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.